things only mechanical guys know. Have you ever wondered why migrating geese fly in a V formation? If yes, then did you know why it's so?
As each goose flaps its wings, it creates uplift, an aerodynamics orientation that reduces air friction for the following birds by flying in a V formation. Here each bird takes advantage of the wingtip vortices created by the one ahead of it. Hence, only the leader is flying in the upwash of the bird ahead. This helps in supporting their own weight and reduces the fatigue that would be incurred in flying over long distances. However, the leader faces the full force, takes one for the team. The whole flock achieves a 70% greater flying range than if each bird flew alone. Geese in the rear of the formation honk to encourage those are in the front to up their speed. Science is at work all the time. Amazing, ain't it?
Science and refueling. If you're getting your fuel tank filled up, it is desirable to do it in the morning or even at night, rather than do it in the afternoon or during the day, say experts. The reason is quite simple. In the mornings, however, when the temperature drops down, density of fuel increases, so that you get more mass of fuel per liter as compared to daytime. A study says, if you refuel at the morning time, then you saves 10 grams per day. In India, there are approximately 100 million bike users. If one saves 10 grams per day, then only the bike users alone can save 75 million rupees per day. Imagine how much Indian automobile user can save by using refueling science.
First look at the construction and mechanism of fountain pen. In a fountain pen, ink passes through a feet and through barrel of the pen to the pin point. Capillary action draws ink to the nib and to the paper for smooth writing. As ink leaves the pen, same amount of air enters the barrel through breather hole and occupies the vacant space to maintain the pressure inside the barrel.
Do you have refrigerator? Do you want your drink cold within less time? How will you put your drink bottle inside? Vertically or horizontally? What do you think? Will the cooling time is same for both case? The answer is no. To make the drink cold, heat energy has to be extracted from the bottle. While cooling, some heat from the surrounding tries to flow into the bottle. The rate of natural convection depends on effective length. More the length, more is the rate of heat transfer. When the bottle is kept vertically, the effective height is more. So heat transfer rate from surrounding to bottle is more. So to make it cool, we have to remove this extra heat energy. Ultimately, vertically kept bottle takes more time to get cool. If you kept your bottle horizontally, the effective length will be less. So heat transfer rate from surrounding to bottle is less. So we have to remove less heat energy from the bottle. Ultimately, it will take less time to cool. It takes almost 50% less time to cool the bottle when it is placed horizontally. So enjoy your drink quickly by keeping it horizontally.
train takes turn. Design of train wheel is of coining shape. In train there is no differential mechanism as in case of automobile. As train turns, a wheel which is near to center having less radius of rotating, so it covers less distance. A wheel which away from the center of rotation moves more distance and having large radius of rotation, as it is seen that wheel near center of rotation having small rotating diameter and other one having large rotating diameter.
Ever wondered, in which case the empty elevator needs more energy, while traveling upwards or while traveling downwards? Traveling upwards? Actually no. To know why it is so, you should first know the assembly of the elevator. In general, the entire assembly of the elevator basically consists of rope and pulley mechanism, an elevator car, a motor, and a counterweight. The motor is for the motion, and its direction of rotation depends on the direction in which you are traveling through the elevator. The mass of the counterweight is such that it balances the half-filled elevator car. For example, an elevator car with mass 400 kilograms and 500 kilograms capacity, then the mass of the counterweight will be 400 plus 250, that is 650 kilogram. In this balanced case the motor has to do minimum work. All it has to do is to add a very little force in one direction depending on the direction of the travel. However, as we decrease the number of the persons from the car, the difference between the mass of the counterweight and that of the elevator car increases, and is maximum when the car is empty. Therefore, to lower the elevator car the motor actually has.
What do you think? What is easier, pushing something or pulling? Have you ever think about it, which requires less effort? Let's analyze it. Here we will consider both the cases and observe the effect of forces. When you push any body like as shown in figure, one component of applied force acts downward which increases normal force and hence frictional force, because of which you have to put more effort. When you pull any body, like as shown in figure, one component of applied force acts upward, which decreases normal force, and hence frictional force, because of which you have to put less effort. So it can be concluded that pulling anything requires less force as compared to pushing the same. Hey, wait a moment. Is our result is valid always? Just think about it. No, it is not valid always. There are some exceptions. When line of action of force is horizontal, then both pulling and pushing need same effort. So now you know how you can move your carts easily. So enjoy your loads.
Are you curious to know which feels colder, metal or wood, and why? Yes, the answer is metal. Let's see why. At room temperature, our hand is hotter than both metal and wood. As both are in the solid state, heat is mainly transferred by conduction. That is transfer of energy through molecular vibrations. As we know, metals contain free electrons. So, heat is transferred through free electrons, as well as through atomic vibrations. Thus, the conductivity, whereas wood does not contain much free electrons. Thus, heat is transferred through atomic vibrations only. Hence, heat transfer rate is less in wood. Hence, still being at same temperature, metals feel colder than wood.